mine. Corn nuts. Believe it or not, check out corn nuts. They're freaking amazing. So we got corn nuts. We got calories per ounce, 126. Roasted green peas. Oh, Lord divine. Great protein, great carbohydrates, great fiber, 150 calories per ounce. Butter toffee peanuts. Now, I just love them. Okay, I know peanuts ain't the best thing, but the butter toffee, the sugar is so tasty at high altitude. 140 calories per ounce. Banana chips. Who would know? 147 calories per ounce. Full of carbs and full of fiber, and they got the potassium in it, so when you're depleting the potassium as part of your exercise, metabolically, it's good to have. Roasted salted sunflower seeds, 144 calories per ounce. Dried sweet cranberries, okay, you're talking 69 calories an ounce, but they are so full of carbs. They got all the other good stuff. I don't know why. They just taste so good. They fit in. They're exceptional. Pitted dates. Now, here's the deal. You got to get your fruit. You got to get your fruit, roughage, and fiber. Now, the nuts are good with fiber, but you got to get the fruit to get your vitamins and stuff. So I got pitted Delgat dates. Select your own. Pitted prunes. The dates are 86 calories per ounce, and the pitted prunes are 100 calories per ounce. Now, I try to keep a minimum of 100 calories per ounce on the average. That way, I usually end up with 3,000 calories for 3 pounds. But for tasty, nutritious treats that you like, you go a little bit low. But make sure, as you heard, I've got a whole range of things that are sitting in the 140 calorie per ounce, so I can bring more dried fruits and not really lose calories per day. Pitted prunes, we had that at 100. Now we're going dried cherries, 70 calories per 20 grams. So they're low, but they, again, are full of carbs and they're full of fiber. They're just awesome. Now I make my own hot chocolate out of cocoa powder with buttermilk, added buttermilk and sugar. Now, so I'm looking at, that stuff looks like it's probably 150, 140 calories per ounce. I'll drink 2 ounces in the morning. So you're talking, 240 calories. Turkish apricots, 70 calories per ounce. Roasted salted cashews, I told you I'd get here, 172 calories per ounce. You got your ramen noodles, the 2 lunch elements, your lunch breakfast, which is ramen is 380 calories for a 3-ouncer. And the granola usually comes out, depending on the one you select, roughly 100, 120 calories per ounce. So, now this is the range of things. Now I'll make a list of this. As you saw, I got my numbers here, 1,680 calories per day that I got in my dinners, my set meals. Okay, so I got 1,320. So I'll make a list of this, and then I'll go down and put 1 ounce. What is 1 ounce, the calorie of it, and I'll add them all up, and I'll see where that sits, right? Does that meet my 1,320 that I need to get to 3,000 calories? How many ounces per day of each of these units do I need? No big deal, right? Well, after you've done this for a while, you'll know that, that's a 5-day trip, and twice that's a 10-day trip. You'll actually get it down. But you should always make sure that you're doing this on solid experience or the numbers. Do the numbers. And if you don't, now here's the problem. If you don't have enough food, you're going to get colder. You're going to get colder and colder, and you're going to get tired, and you're going to get tight, and it's going to suck. Especially if some bad weather or something bad happens, you're in trouble. Okay, on the other side, if you didn't think about it and you brought way too much food, man, you're just going to suffer. Okay, don't sweat in the snow. If you bring too much stuff and you're sweating and killing yourself, and you're not in shape, and you didn't plan it out right, man, you better hope it doesn't freeze hard after you get a good sweat. These are all little things that can torture you, and you can avoid these elements by getting your route down right, knowing your route, knowing where you're going to go, know what the mileages are, know what the weather is. Figure out your food so your food is exactly perfect, okay? So, I say get out there. This stuff is beautiful. If you're a backpacker and you love the stunning beauty of the Sierras, or you want to see it and you've done it before, developing your skills up to the winter level is totally worth it. Okay, this is the winter. Well, we aren't getting the crystal wonderland anymore. We used to get crystalline, frozen, frigid, below zero winters up there on certain times, and it was just crystal wonderland. A little bit of sun would hit, and all the crackling ice would tinkle like wind chimes. Just the most beautiful thing you want to see. Man, just stunning. Now we got the winter wonderland. I love the winter wonderland, but it's nice when it goes hard cold sometimes. And you can see all this. And you're made to see all this. So there's no reason why you shouldn't get out there and put your eyes through all the things that nature has to offer. So next we'll get to packing food. We'll do a little bit on packing food, and then we'll go through some of the fundamentals of gear. So, Al out. I'll see you on the trails. Well, actually, I'll see you in the next segment.